Alrighty guys, welcome to yet another episode of the Crew Beta, and in this episode we're going to be doing some skill challenges, and these are little challenges that are scattered all along the map. I mean, you can do them anywhere as long as you have the required level of this game. In this case, this is a jumping challenge. All you have to do is just drive through this thing, and go as fast as you can over the jump, and land within the area. As you can see, I managed to get a gold landing area. Of course, driving through that little construction zone thing, because why not? And of course that's locked for me since I was not level 10 at the time, but yeah. And of course what's nice is if you get something like that, you can just send it to your Parts HQ, but sadly you're not able, it's only available for that car. So it would have been nice if they allowed you to put it on other cars as well. Made your inventory pretty much vastly open. And as you can see, the map, the little pixelated areas around the map on the map are actually areas that I have not yet discovered, but I've discovered a lot of the areas. I mean, I discovered Chicago, I discovered most of the big cities. And so yeah, of course, when you have a certain road unlocked, what you can do is you can just teleport over to that road area. In this case, I had there was a certain area that was not unlocked for that challenge, and all I had to do was just teleport to a random place, fast travel to a random place, and there you go. Made it to that little area over there. And of course sometimes it will spawn you a certain direction, like the wrong way, and you have to turn around, but it's not that hard. That can be easily dealt with. But anyway, there's a speed challenge up here, and these little speed challenge type things are actually pretty darn easy. Oh, jumping challenge. This is another jumping challenge, my mistake. But anyway, yeah, get another gold one right here as well. And of course avoid that house like a total boss. Win a level 4 ECU from that. And of course it improved as well. Of course, it auto-equips it and then moves you to a different area as well, which is kind of annoying. Of course, I think I might even go to a couple of landmark areas as well in this episode as well. Like, take a look at a couple of landmark areas. Those landmark things do actually give you some money, and that's another little detail I love about this game, is that even if you don't live in the US, you can play this game and you actually can learn some stuff about the US. Like, each landmark tells you a little bit about something like this. I don't know, let's take for example the Seattle Space Needle. Like, here's a landmark right here. Of course it makes you stop on a dime, so as you can see, it tells you a little bit about it. If you click details or whatever, and oops, I entered it again, fail. But yeah, I think if you click X, it will give you a little bit more details about this area. And if you want to learn even more, you can probably go on Wikipedia, the actual Wikipedia thing. And of course, there's a wrecked car thing. I will find a wrecked car in this episode. Of course, this might show where a couple of wrecked cars are in this area, but I just wanted to show you how the system really works. I mean, it's just like TDU2. A little sonar thing, and of course you see the little area where there's like a little highlighted area up there. Wherever that highlighted area is approximately where that wrecked car is located. So as you can see, that was pretty easy to find. A little hot rod type thing, just get close to it, and there you go. And then of course it'll also show up on your map as well later on, which is pretty nice. Probably after the beta, I think probably after the beta, the crew, Ubisoft will probably just move the wrecked cars around to different areas so that people would just not mess around with everything. Also, I forgot to mention, there's a kind of like a frim system like in TDU2, so you get money for doing certain skills like smashing stuff up, which is like from Forza, doing near misses, drifting, doing jumps and stuff like that. Very similar to the frim system like I just mentioned. But yeah, I do pretty badly with this little speed skill thing, but basically what you have to do is you have to stay on the road, not hit anything, and you gain points from doing that. And that was a total failure on my end. I shouldn't have gone that way. I should have probably gone the opposite way, backwards, but yeah. This is just a way, just to show how these kind of works. I'm not trying to really do these absolutely perfectly. Of course, there's some train tracks again. Of course, there's also skill challenges, which I've done before. I mean, like driving away from a certain area, from a certain something, and yeah, that was pretty. There were some that are pretty difficult to do, but if you get into a rhythm, if you kind of know where you're going and you follow the little ghost, then you might be able to do perfectly. And of course, I just completely failed. You can also click retry. Of course, I think after I do this, I just simply say screw it and I just follow the AI. As you can see, he's a ghost. If you drive a little bit too far to the inside, you will actually start losing points. If you hit a traffic car, like you see here, you will start losing multipliers. You get a multiplier every single time. You fill up the bar. And the higher your multiplier, the more points you get. Of course, in this case, I didn't even get silver, I just got bronze again. Part already earned, as you can see, and I'm going to fall into a river. Dead. Okay. And I just converted that to bucks, simply. The higher the level of that bucks thing, the more money you get, so I think, by the looks of it. And of course, somebody's on Skype. A moment. Let me just set my thing to do not disturb. Okay, so, yeah, as you can see, there's also the cop things. I also get into a cop chase as well. Of course, it also makes sounds like that little sound that you just heard when I was close to the cop. That was probably telling me that I was about to get busted. But yeah, if they can't see you, then it counts down, and as soon as that timer runs out, you escape. And that's it. Now I'm doing off-roading in a 370Z. What I don't understand is the window is dented on my 370Z, which is kind of weird. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye!